Hi, we're about when this was not any normal special episode of improvisation or any title, super fast title card type of episode. No, you're about first time ever see special intros that's ever begin with this episode. And also, today's show was brought to you today by the letters E, O, and V, and by the number 10. Oh, hi there, guys. I know. Oh, you may ask for some reason, but why am I here today? Hey. Oh, but wait a minute. You again. Oh, no. Fine. As long as you're here, we might as well stay until, oh, the clock in the ball games strike midnight. And then wait a minute. Oh, maybe when the biggie is about to say, oh, yes, I am going on a date, and I'm slick as heck as ever. So tonight, I'm going on a date with Terrence. So now, I'm going to pick my girlfriend Terrence when the Bachelor's Moon. And whoa, slick dance again. Yeah.
Now, what's going to happen next between you and me is going to be a story. It's a story called Dandelion. I'll tell you a little bit about it. Dandelion's a lion guy, and he is going to get an invitation to go someplace, and he doesn't feel that the way he looks ordinarily is good enough to go out. He has to change himself. He wants to look like somebody else. Well, we'll find out what happened when we started, because it all begins on a sunny Saturday morning. Dandelion woke up, stretched, and yawned, and jumped out of bed. After doing his daily exercises, Dandelion looked out of the window, blinked his eyes, and said, "I wonder if the mail has come." He put on his sweater and went outside to the mailbox. There was a letter, and it was written in fancy gold ink. It said, "Dear Dandelion, you are invited to my tea and taffy party on Saturday afternoon at 3:30. Come as you are, sincerely, Jennifer Giraffe." Dandelion was very excited. "Why, that's today," he said. "It's a good thing I plan to get a haircut." As soon as he had washed and dried the breakfast dishes and made his bed nice and neat, he ran down the street to the barber shop. Lou Kangaroo, that's the barber, had a chair waiting for him. First, he trimmed Dandelion's hair and then gave him a shampoo. Dandelion thought he should have a manicure, too. That's old Juanita Rabbit there manicuring his fingernails. kangaroo had finished, Dandelion looked a bit foolish. His mane was frizzy and fuzzy and completely unrulish. Maybe a wave would help, Lou suggested, showing him a picture in the latest fashion magazine for lions. Dandelion agreed. This was exactly what he needed. So, Lou went about curling his mane. He looked magnificent. That's what he thought anyway, but now Dandelion thought he really should wear something more elegant than a sweater to the party. This jacket is the very newest style, said Theodore the tailor, and it just fits you. All you need now is a cap and a cane. Happy Crane will be glad to help you. Goes over to Happy Crane's place. What a dapper dandy he had suddenly become. It's nearly 3:30, said Dandelion. I've just got time to get something from my hostess. A bouquet of dandelions would be perfect. That's what he got. He knew this tall door very well, having been here many times before. He rang the bell, sort of jazzy ring, because he's all clean there. And when Jennifer Giraffe opened the door, she looked very surprised. Yes, she said. What can I do for you? Why, I've come to your party, he answered. Oh, I'm sorry, sir, but you are not anyone I know, said Miss Giraffe. You must have come to the wrong address. And with this, she closed the door right in poor Dandelion's face. Dandelion, he roared. You made a mighty mistake. But there was no use knocking. The door stayed tight shut. Dandelion began walking back and forth, up and down the long block he paced. And as he paced, the sky grew dark. Then a sudden gust of wind sprang up and blew away his beautiful bouquet. And his snappy cap flew off. To make matters worse, it began to rain in torrents. Dandelion dropped his cane and stood under a weeping willow tree. But the rain poured down through the branches. Dandelion was soon soaking wet, and his curls came unfurled. He took off his jacket and hung it on a willow branch. Luckily, he had kept on his sweater. At last, the rain stopped, and the warm sunshine came beaming down. Dandelion decided to sit on Jennifer Giraffe's front steps until his mane was dry. While he sat there, waiting, he spied 3 dandelion flowers under the bottom step, where they had been protected from the wind and the rain. He picked the dandelions and said, I think I will try again. And he rang the bell. Kind of cool ring this time, there's a little word. Well, if it isn't our friend Dandelion at last, said Jennifer Giraffe. We've been waiting for you for the past hour. I do hope you weren't caught in that awful cloud burst. Everyone at the party greeted him heartily. Hello, zebra, monkey, hippo, how you doing? Oh, they all, of course. Later on, when all her guests were enjoying tea and taffy, Jennifer Giraffe told Dandelion about the silly-looking lion who had come to the door earlier. Dandelion almost spilled his cup of tea as he reared back and laughed uproariously. Oh, that was me! I was that silly-looking lion. Miss Giraffe was so flustered she got herself all tangled up in her long pearl necklace. I do apologize for having closed the door on you, she said, blushing. I promise never to do such a thing again. And I promise you I will never again try to turn myself into a stylish dandy, said Dandelion as he sipped his tea. From now on, I'll always be just plain me. You see what Dandelion found out? He found out that the way he looked was perfectly okay. But
roll over the road where the goat explodes all the O's and the crow flies low. Past the croaking toad and the boat floats over the ocean, but the wind did blow and it started to snow. So the toad went home to the telephone. He spoke to the goat who was eating a bowl of bone, potatoes and soap. A rope did float and hooked the goat, and the boy climbed the stone made of old. The O's turned to smoke and started to float closer to the bulldozer who closed up the hole so the cold wind could not blow, and the sun did show so the roses could grow, and the whole world would know that the boat bulldozer, the toad and the crow, the boy and the rope, riding the goat were all okay. Okay?
V. Venus. Violin. Valentine. Violets. Manny. Viking lady on a voyage over the wind. V. Vulture. Volcano. Vegetables? Vegetables. Vine. Vampire. Villain. Vigilantes. V. Victory.
Dinner wins success and happy ending. The end.